everyone, it's Eunice and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am going to do a wear test on the new Too Faced Born This Way Sculpting Concealer. I honestly didn't know what to name this video at first because I am going to use a lot of Too Faced products as a base for the concealer. But yeah, I'll focus more on the concealer since this is a new product that Too Faced came up with. So this is the Too Faced Born This Way Super Coverage Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. So it says that it's infused with coconut water, alpine rose, and hyaluronic acid. So the Too Faced Hangover primer, which is really moisturizing, is also infused with coconut water. So a lot of the reviews on this concealer is actually they're stating that it's hydrating and stuff like that. But so a full coverage hydrating concealer is something that I honestly need because, to be honest, I love my Tarte Shape Tape. It's the best out there, but it's a little too drying for my dry skin. Again, I do have dry skin. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and start with the base of my makeup. So I've already put sunscreen, did my skincare routine, and moisturized my face. And now I'm going to go ahead with a primer. So I am using the Too Faced Hangover RX primer. I just got this primer last month. So, well, half of the month pa lang ngayon. So technically less than a month ago. And the reason why is because it's really hydrating. I've tried this primer before kasi my sister has it. And I think it's really comparable. I mean, I think that the NYX Angel Veil primer is really comparable to this one because it has that same lotiony formula. It's not silicone-y at all and doesn't clog up my pores. And again, it's really hydrating. That's why I decided to get the high-end version of the NYX Angel Veil, and I'm gonna of course do a side-by-side compare test in the future, but that's not the video for today. So yeah, and then I'm going to go ahead and put my foundation, which is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I am in the shade Sand, and I'm going to use my beauty blender to apply my foundation. Okay, so now that I have my foundation, I am going to go ahead and use this Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer again. Oh my gosh, look at this packaging. Hold on, let me get my Tarte Shape Tape foundation. So while I was getting my concealer, I realized I said foundation. I meant concealer. So here is my Tarte Shape Tape concealer. To be honest, yung packaging ni Tarte Shape Tape was already so big. But look at Born This Way. Look at that size difference. Again, with the net content naman, this, how much does the short Shape Tape have? So, Shape Tape, 10 ml. Born This Way, 15 ml. I mean, oh my gosh. So, again, conceal, contour, highlight, and retouch. I'm not really a fan of using concealer as foundation. I'm more of a full coverage foundation and then not use concealer than those girls who are, no foundation but uses concealer. So, and again, it has a doe foot applicator. It's like in the shape of a diamond, and it's just so huge. As in, parang sakop niya agad yung buong under eye ko. I am in the shade Natural Beige, just the one I got, because I tend to use my concealers as a... Gosh, so noisy outside. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I do use my concealers as a highlighting tool as well. So if it's a little light, I'm just so sorry. Oh my gosh. Sobrang feeling... The consistency and the feel of the formula is similar to Tarte Shape Tape. As in, nafe-feel ko na full coverage to. Okay, just to show you guys, this is the side with the concealer, obviously. It's so bright and radiant. Ang ganda ng finish niya. It's like the love child of Tarte Shape Tape and NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. and it's the best. Because my problem with NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, I love the formula, it just doesn't give as much coverage as the Tarte Shape Tape, whereas the Tarte Shape Tape has the full coverage for my dark under eyes, but then it's too drying. And then this one is like, oh my gosh, it literally is the love child. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up concealing my entire face, concealing and highlighting, and I'm gonna go ahead and talk to you guys in a little bit. So, I know I look like a ghost, but I'm going to go ahead and set my face with the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder. I also got this recently because it has so many good reviews, and you know, I had a 20% off at Ulta, so I'm using my beauty blender to bake. Not really bake. So I'm just leaving that for like a few seconds, and then I'm going to dust it off with a tapered powder brush. And now I'm going in with my fluffy powder brush. It looks so white on camera, but it's because it's just the foundation and the concealer on my face. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my face makeup, and I'm gonna go ahead and talk to you guys in a little bit. And also, I'm gonna take a photo of my face because honestly, it looks so flawless and not really cakey, even like my under eyes. I'm going to do a wear test of this foundation and concealer combo, but looking at it right now in the mirror, it looks like it has coverage, but it doesn't look cakey, or it looks a lot more natural than any other full coverage foundation routine that I already have. So I'm really liking this whole like system. As you can see, it has coverage. More coverage than the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, but less drying compared to the Tarte Shape Tape. So that in itself, it's amazing. And looking at the mirror, honestly, it's really not, even the foundation and the powder, it's not caking up on my skin. It's not clogging my pores or anything like that right off the bat. It is amazing and I love it. I think I found my new like high-end everyday ganito kakapal. But yeah, I really like it, but I'm gonna save everything until like the end of the day because I really want to do a wear test on it and see how it, you know, wears throughout the whole day, because I want to see if it lasts more than 4 hours. So I think I'm gonna do another 10-hour wear test on this foundation, and of course I'm going to check in with you guys on hour 5, so that actually 5 p.m. today, and I'm gonna update you guys on how it's wearing down on my face. And I'm going to try my best not to retouch any of my, you know, face makeup, and just to show you guys initially how it's going to wear. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead, do what I have to do, vlog and whatnot, and I'll be right back to give you guys an update on how it's actually wearing on my face. Everyone, so it is actually 3 o'clock now and it's been 4 hours and my foundation still looks the same. As you can see, it's still radiant and glowy, and it's not breaking up on my skin either, which is great. I still have like full coverage, and I was sitting out on the porch the entire afternoon and it's really hot and humid. It's like 89 degrees outside. I mean, it's like the perfect weather actually, but you know, here in the south it's really humid, and I'm surprised that it hasn't worn off and it still looks amazing. Hey everyone, so it is 10 p.m. now and it marks the 10-hour that's the 10-hour mark of this wear test for the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. And oh my gosh, So noisy outside. But first and foremost, okay, looking at it in the mirror and looking at it on camera, it still looks okay. As in, mukha pa rin naman siyang fresh and I can actually still go out with this. And it's not breaking up on my skin. And I was actually checking my face out a while ago in the mirror, mga 8 p.m. so 8 hours. It was a lot better than it is now. Kasi now, it's starting to fade in right here on my cheek area. Other than that, it still looks fine. As in, yung concealer ko, it's still there. Look, oh. If I'm not zoomed in, okay pa naman talaga siya. As in, 10 hours yan ha. Ang ganda. But I did set it with the Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. Every wear test that I do naman, I put that on because every time I put on foundation or whatnot, I always set it with that setting spray. So, it's only fair to use that. Feeling ko, yun talaga nakakaganda siya. It adds the effect of the foundation. But yeah, overall, I really love it. It stayed on beautifully. I mean, it looks so radiant pa rin and dewy. Not really dewy, but more of a radiant finish. Yung maganda talagang may glow yung face mo. Anyway, other than that, I'll be putting links of the products that I used, of course, down in the description bar. And if this video helped you, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And of course, do subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!